Have you ever wondered what the most embarrassing Parkinson's question someone has ever asked me? Or maybe how I handle those little awkward moments that no doctor ever warned me about? Well, today we're diving back in with part two of Your Questions, My Answers. And these are straight from the community. And if you saw part one, you know we keep it real here. So stick around to the end because I've got a Bryceism that is equal parts funny and true.
Welcome to Living with Parkinsons. The good, the bad, and the reality. Real talk. Real life, real community with Bryce Perry. Let's begin.
Well, welcome back to Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. I'm Bryce, and this channel is all about providing strength, hope, and support to individuals living with Parkinson's and their caregivers. I share motivational stories, tips, and insights to help navigate life with Parkinson's. So if you're looking for this type of content, make sure you subscribe, because today's program is Your Questions, My Answers, part two. And if you missed part one, make sure you go and watch it first, because there's kind of leads into this, because I am going to tell you one right off the bat here. And this one came from at Game Sergeant 33333. Do you ever forget words mid-sentence? And the answer to that is, you catch it? Anyway, yes, of course I do. I do it all the time. In fact, sometimes I forget words mid-video, which makes editing very fun, but I've decided not even to edit them out. So if you're a regular, you'll know that a lot of times I kind of lose it mid-sentence. I even forget the name of the podcast sometimes. But, one time I was telling Carmen a story, and I forgot the word ladder, right? So I'm standing there, the tall, climby thing, that steps that aren't stairs, but you climb, whatever. And she looked at me and said, like, you mean a ladder? And I'm like, of course. We both cracked up, because what helps me is slowing down and sometimes even just laughing at myself, because you know what? Everyone forgets words. Parkinson's just makes it happen to me more often, right? Everybody does it. Everybody forgets it. But with Parkinson's, it happens a heck of a lot more. And a lot of times, again, when I slow it down, I actually stop talking. Like I literally and I start my sentence again. And I do that in real life, in real time. And, those around me get it. And if they don't get it, then I don't care. They're the ones who I hope I forget their name. Right. But anyway, as always, I'll give you a Bryceism for that one. With Parkinson's, when the words disappear, laughter is the best dictionary. All right, next up. This one is from Ronald P72. And the question is, do you still drive? And I thank you for your question, Ronald. And that's a tough one, because, it's a real tough one. Yes, I still drive, but more carefully than I used to. I avoid night driving, and I'm more aware of fatigue now. For me, the best shift has been in confidence. I've had to ask myself honestly, am I safe or am I being stubborn? Okay. And here's the truth. Giving up driving one day, it's going to be hard, extremely hard. I know it. I already know it. But giving up safety is harder. I'm not trying to live life to the fullest, and I'm not trying to beat this Parkinson's thing every day just to get in a car accident and lose my life. So safety first. My tip is to keep having open conversations with your doctor, and maybe even go for a driving assessment. It's not about losing independence. It's about protecting yourself and the people around you. And Donald, here's that Bryceism for this question for you. With Parkinson's, the hardest part isn't losing the keys. It's finding the courage to know when it's time to lose them. Wow. That one hits hard. That one hits hard. Okay, moving on. This one cracked me up, right? This one just absolutely cracked me up. This is from Linda G89, who asked this. Have you ever tried to multitask and completely failed? Linda, do you mean like every single day? Because Parkinson's and multitasking are like oil and water. One time I tried to carry a coffee, talk on the phone, and open a door at the same time. The end result? Phone on the floor, coffee on my shirt, and me stuck in the doorway. I've learned to do one thing at a time. And if people don't like that, well, then they're welcome to come and clean my kitchen floor and do my laundry and clean my shirt, because that's the way it is. So slow down, one at a time. You can't multitask, so don't even try. It'll just be frustrating. So instead, break everything just into one part movements and do one part at a time. And of course, I have a Bryceism for that. With Parkinson's, multitasking turns into multi-messing. With Parkinson's, multitasking turns into multi-messing. I like that one. I really actually really like that one. Okay, here's one here, and this one is from Janice R74. And Janice asked, what's the most embarrassing Parkinson's moment you've had so far? Huh. That is a really good one, Janet. Because there's been many, there's been a lot. There's been some that, I can laugh at them now, but at the time they weren't funny and they weren't ones I even want to talk about. As a matter of fact, there'd be a time not that long ago when someone would ask me this question, and I'd be like, I'd get frustrated on the inside because I try not to, I don't want to remember those times. I don't want to remember being embarrassed, but sometimes if you face reality and you face it head on, it makes it feel so much better and it makes it go a heck of a lot faster. Right. So, okay, let's think about this, Janice. For me, it was when I froze. I think it was when I froze in the middle of this crowded mall. And I don't know if I told the story or not, but I couldn't move. People were walking around me. Some were giving me side eyes. Everybody was staring. I was literally, and when you freeze, if you've been there, and if you've been in a position, if you freeze, just put freeze in the comments for me, freeze, so I know I'm not alone. But I was standing there frozen. My brain and my head are going, come on, Bryce, let's go. Come on, feet, let's go. Come on, legs, let's move. Come on, let's go. And for me, the way I get out of a freeze is I actually need someone to prompt me. I need someone to push me, pull me, move my leg, move my foot. It's like when my legs decide that's what we're doing now. Okay, great. And we start moving again. And that's what my brain's like, oh, come on, legs. But anyway, so people were walking around me and I could feel them staring at me. What is this guy doing? Just sort of like being a statue, right? And I know I was in their way. And the worst part, though, I thought that was the worst part. The worst part is I heard this little kid was with his mom, and he reached over and he kind of like yanked on his mom's like sweater, like their arm of her sweater. And he said, why is that man standing like a statue? He looks weird. And that really stung. I have to admit, that was tough. But here's the thing that I learned. That embarrassment only has power if I let it. And now when something like that happens, I try to make a joke. Sorry, folks, just buffering like a bad Wi-Fi connection. And most of the time people laugh and take the edge off. I think some people think I'm out of my mind and probably out of, doing something I shouldn't be doing, maybe smoking something or drinking something I shouldn't. But most of the time they laugh, and that's okay. That's okay with me. And here's a Parkinsonism, not just for you, but for everyone, about everything. Parkinsonism, okay, with Parkinson's, embarrassment is inevitable. Owning it is optional. Take that one and put it in your pipe. And that's a wrap for part 2. I really hope you enjoyed the Q&A series. And if your question didn't make it this time, don't worry. We'll be back with another one next month. But leave your questions in the comments. I read and respond to every single comment. And maybe I will be saying your name in the next episode. And don't forget to subscribe and share this with someone who might need it. And as always, I'm Bryce. And I want you to keep doing life. I want you to do it today. I love you guys. Thank you. Keep the comments coming. Keep the questions coming. I'm here for you. Thank you.
Parkinson's may be part of your life, but it doesn't get to define it. Thanks for listening to Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. If this episode moved you, helped you, or reminded you you're not alone, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Want to go deeper? The Inner Circle is waiting. Monthly Zoom calls, 24/7 community, and a direct line to Bryce. You'll find the link in the show notes. Until next time, keep showing up and keep doing life today.